Another question I get asked a lot is about the copay. Some people want it, some people don't want it. Now, with medical insurance, we have different types of medical insurance in this country. So we have what was formerly NHIF, that's SHIF, and right now it's pegged on how much you earn, okay? So that's how your ratings are going. Before, I'd really advise and I'd tell people the bare minimum insurance you need to have is an NHIF cover. But we also have now other two types of insurance. When I say two types, I mean the providers. So we have the SHA that's given by the government, and the government has limits also on how much they're going to cover you for. So it's a bit limited depending on your job grade or how much you're contributing to the fund. Two, we have insurance provided by local insurance companies, okay? And this covers, of course, under every insurance company, they have different levels of cover, it works differently, and the prices are different. Then we have medical insurance provided by international providers. The first thing I need to demystify and say is, when I speak international medical insurance, I'm not talking about insurance for people who only travel. No. This is medical insurance provided by an international provider that you can use locally. So you pay the premiums. Yes, the premiums are different from local because you're paying in foreign currency. So your covers would primarily be in USD or in GBP in this country, okay? You do not have to be an expatriate to access these medical insurance policies. How do they differ from our local provided medical insurance policies? So the big difference I've seen with the international medical covers and the local is that when you're diagnosed with a critical illness when you're diagnosed with a critical illness, they don't, there are no sublimits to the cover. As long as you came on board and you had no pre-existing conditions and you've been on cover and you've been paying your premiums faithfully, there are no caps on the level of coverage. So whatever your overall limit is, if you're diagnosed with a critical illness, they cover to the full overall limit. The other difference with the international medical insurance policies is that you get to choose what region of cover you want to be covered for. So mostly there's Africa. Africa would include the whole of Africa. That means if you wanted to seek treatment anywhere within Africa, you're covered. And then there's Africa with India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. And that means then if you wanted to seek a second opinion, like in India or wherever, you're covered for that. Then there's worldwide excluding USA. Maybe your work or your family, your extended family is out of the country. Because we have indigenous Kenyans whose families are in the UK, they're in Canada, they're in Australia, they live in South Africa or in Dubai. And if you're diagnosed with something, you'd want to be close to family and you want to go seek treatment out there. That's what that provides you with. Of course, for every privilege like that, it's a pretty sum. Not too expensive, but yes. But you can access that as well.